All right, guys, this is going to wrap it up for the eSports Report Daily Update. Benson has been counting down his 5 closest games from the U.S. Championship, the last regional qualifier for COD Champs, which is happening at the end of this month, March 28th through the 30th, right here on MLG.TV. Benson, let's go ahead and end this one with a bang. What do you have for us at number 1?
So it's going to be FaZe versus Envious. It's going to be Game 3, losers bracket. At Blitz, it was insanely close series, back and forth, just all the time, just everything back and forth. It was insane. Proofy, Jacob, every one of the players going big. But let's tune in now with the second half of the first map.
He's been struggling a little bit in a couple of search and destroys today, but in terms of his respawn game mode, he's been pretty solid as well, it's fair to say. 14 and 8, 5 caps. His teammates got himself a cap there. Merc trying to put some pressure back on the FaZe spawn. Unfortunately, not going to happen. And I'm looking at FaZe now. I want to go on board with someone classic, 5 and 15. Bit of a slow game for him, it's fair to say, but I want to see if he can try and change things around.
And I think really right now what FaZe needs to do is they need to cause a little bit of havoc. They need to open up some doors, maybe just start pushing in. But the other thing that I haven't seen from either team, and it's working out for Envy, but no one from FaZe is going second level Owens and getting that spawn trap and forcing him through that back door. Instead, they're trying to just basically go right head on. And I'm not a fan of it. It works sometimes, but you get that guy top Owens, man, he can just crush everything.
Yeah, he really can. It's such a
You saw it in the SB match.
Yep, very true. Such a power position. If you can hold that, really makes things very, very simple. Looking at JCap now, pushing that right-hand side, gets the nice kill on Merc. Is he going to push it? Well, he's being flooded. Study's right in front of him. Study had no idea where he was. And JCap jumping around corners, feeling very confident with his shot right now. And fair play to him, He's having a pretty solid game, 17 to 16. The only problem is the deficit, which currently lies at 5. And he's definitely going to try and turn things around now. Full his phase line, 2 players in front of him, has to back off. Doesn't really want to peek around that corner again, but look at the control now. FaZe are really starting to get in the envy spawn. Another 2 players go down. Proofy and Classic picking up 2 big kills. Now JCap's going to go around the outside. Only 11 bullets, needs to be precise. Is so! The knife comes in though, and that was from Merc, saving the day. Nameless actually shot Merc in the back
he killed him. He was like, hey,
well.
you know what, man? Screw you.
I wanted that kill. God damn
I
it.
wanted it. Stop being a human shield, Merc.
God damn it, Merc.
Language.
God damn it. Oh, dang, man. You're laughing
my
like
God,
a
this is awesome.
high school girl.
I am a high school girl.
Oh, that explains a lot.
So everything, like from head to top.
Okay, good.
Yeah, literally.
All right. All right. Anyway, moving on. Proofy 19 and 7. Replays 14 and 5. JCap 20 and 17 really has been a very solid performance for this FaZe lineup. 13 to 8. Still 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, still plenty of time for FaZe here. And if you're looking at this, FaZe is pushing right through red. It's not something you want to see necessarily, just because you kind of want to see the pressure being on the front of the base. But if they come all the way around and they send 2 guys there, they may be okay. But look at the turtle that Envy has. They're all coming off the respawn and they're getting control of their base. It's actually looking really good for Envy to push this one out.
I'm really surprised JCap actually went for that kill, but he's picked up 2. I thought maybe he could have left that and just gone around the outside, been a bit sneaky, but decided he wanted to pull the trigger. Classic, he's gone for the sneaky beaver approach, picks up the kill on Merc and the capture, and that's going to reduce it just by 1. Have they got anyone in a position to really relay this? I'm looking at Proofy now, who is in there. If he rushes this quickly, he may be able to just slide it in. He's crouched by accident, but he gets it anyway. Nice play, and now FaZe reducing it to 3.
That's always the worst when you go to slide and you just
And
crouch.
Oh, how annoying
God.
is that? It should be different buttons in my opinion.
Or just give me a better sprint. Like, let my guy do some sprints on the weekend. Like, I want massive quads.
Huge quads.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
why not? Because why not? Another cap goes in from FaZe. They've reduced it to 2. 1.5 minutes left. Replay. He is in the enemy base, trying to pre-fire everything. There's going to be a player exactly where he peaked. This time he needs to pre-fire again. Connects with hitmarkers from both players. Now he needs the support of his team. He is going to get challenged and taken out. But nice play from Envy there on the rotation, on the overextend from the left-hand side. They were able to capture a point of their own, increasing lead back to 3 in the last 50 seconds. But look at the control that they have right now in the enemy base. Proofy is just going to have to go on a tear. This is where man mode needs to be enabled. Another kill goes in for Proofy. Proofy, please stop. That is just godlike. 26 and 19, 6 caps, 14 to 13, a 1-point game as we go into the final minute.
Proofy now spots another guy, cleans him up, and look at this, they're flooding the base again. We do have a sneaky player here from the members of Envious who are looking to try to get that last second cap. He got caught, and now Proofy's gonna push in. He's in the spot.
Proofy,
Oh!
Stop this madness. He's on a 9-3.
Oh!
11. Proofy extends to 10. There's one more player for Envy. He manages to get a cap. The defensive plays, it's not going to be strong enough. There's going to be 3 phase players in the Envy spawn at this point, and Proofy is just waiting for the spawn shot. The kills go in. They're overextending from both teams. You can see those orange arrows
went down.
pushing.
That's bad.
The orange arrows pushing into the enemy base. It's going to be Study. He's going to get a cap. 16-16, 18 seconds left. There's going to be one more player from both teams in each other's spawn. The kill's going to come down from Study. Is it? No, it's not. The cap goes in. 17-16. 9 seconds left. This is an insane ending to an insane game.
Wow.
17-17.
17-17 with the last point just going through, Ben.
What? Classic just ended on a 13-point streak. Proofy went huge in that game.
Wow.
I have never seen Proofy catch fire quite like that. Anyone that ever questions whether he still has it, your answer was right there.
That's the subplay from Proof. You know,
What more can you say about that game? It was insane. It went to the first blitz overtime of the whole tournament. I think it was the only blitz overtime as well of the tournament. That first half, Proofy and JCap going massive. And I mean massive. It was insane. Me and Gandhi losing our minds. It was absolutely unreal. But that obviously wasn't where it ended. And went over to the overtime game where things got even more intense. Yes, that's right. Even more than that. So let's jump in straight to the action with the second half of overtime.
Well, this is the time to see what FaZe is able to do here. I mean, FaZe, last time they were attacking the side, they were able to pull it out. We saw Proofy go around. He was sitting right on their blitz, just slaying everything possible. I want to see him set up the exact same spawn trap that we saw Study do in the back of the lumber, where we saw Merc try to do as well. If we see that same thing, but oh my God, Envy's already in the base, and this is going to be 1-1 here, make that 10-10 on the second half. We are all tied up. Keep in mind, this is the second play of game number 3, and now JCap in a battle. Merc's against JCap. Down he goes as JCap gets a little bit of help from Classic.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Rambo right at the very back. He anticipated
Nice
there to be a couple of players there, picked up one, but more importantly, the cap has gone in. So Envy back in the lead, and Rambo doing his role there on the spawn trapping. I think FaZe should be able to clean out the base. No, they didn't. They weren't able to, and that's going to be 2 caps lead now in favor of Team Envious, and that came out of nowhere.
Well, right now, if you're FaZe, you've got to just get your doors shut. Make sure no one's coming from behind. JCap with a big stop there. And Study just needs to keep pushing into White. As if Envy just controls White this entire game, I'm telling you, yeah, you never knew that?
No. Study 22 and 12. I
I thought you were talking about the jump.
Study.
Don't do it. He's
Behave.
challenging.
No.
He's challenging.
Bad Study. Bad. No.
Don't you do this.
Don't you do this.
Don't you do this to me.
He did it anyway.
Well, he
I
got
love
one.
it.
He still has a lot more guys around at the base, and he is just on a tear. His team's able to score. He's still running around. And
he's just like a deranged animal.
He's running around his own base. He's like, oh, this is my base here. Oh, my God.
He capped it. He just capped that.
He's on 10.
That's a 5.
10.
He's a 10. Oh, why would you bring that up and jinx
Because
him?
I had to.
God,
I was
damn
tired
it.
of seeing it.
God damn it. You are an evil individual. So bad, so bad. But FaZe able to bring back 2 caps, but Envy with a 3-point lead in 3 minutes remaining. JCap, he's going to get taken down. Looking at Classic now to try and make some plays. He's being very aggressive towards the Envy spawn. Player up top, fire. Is he going to get the kill? Yes, he is. 2 players go down. Now we're going to see the FaZe aggression kick in once again. Nice plays coming in from Classic. Picks up another 2 kills. He should be able to run this one in as well, but he doesn't want to. Has the support of 2 teammates. He's going to have to try.
Oh, no, he just jumped straight in there. He didn't want to wait. He didn't want to wait. He did have the power position, but he didn't want to wait. We do have JCap hanging out here. It's a 1 cap differential, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. And we do have a sneaker here on Envy, and that's going to be Merc. And Merc's going to go ahead and give him a 2-point lead.
Yeah, nicely done, but still replays back. Lumber going to peek behind one, connects with the kill, gets the cap as well. 1-point game once again. And there is one player. Who is this? It's JCap. Look at this position. This is pretty much the Study position. This is where we saw Proof go off and we saw JCap go off in the same position.
He's got to go for this goal. His teammates gave him the call out. He's going to have to peek right now. And now he's going to peek, and now he should be buying his teammate a little bit of time to push in.
The problem is the same thing is going on in the opposite spawn. And that's the unfortunate plays. It's going to be tied up, but the big play now has to come in the form of the defense of FaZe. Replays, he's going to be on that point. There's going to be a player challenging any second now. Proofy's going to be there. He goes down. Now Replays gets to the spray. Connects with the kill. One more to the right.
Oh, no.
Doesn't connect. Is he going to slide it in? He did. That was a sensational play coming in from the Envy player. I believe that was Study who managed to get that. That's going to put Envy 1 point in the lead again.
17-16 here. 95 seconds to play, Benson. We now are hopping on board with JCap after replays. He's going to go to the respawn screen. He's able to get a double kill. He's going to go straight into the front door.
He should be able
and
to
he has
cap
the calls.
this. He needs to cap this.
Well, he has the calls. He knows that one person's coming on their spawn, and now he's going to be able to make it 18-17.
There's still 1 point as the trade did go off, and that's the problem. Every time FaZe push up, nicely played from Classic. Every time FaZe push up, they leave their base just a little bit open, and Envy, they recognize that weakness as we approach the last 60 seconds. Watch out, guys at home. This is going to be an insane ending once again. We've already had one tie. Are we potentially going to see a second replay? Sensational play from them. Level things up. Final 60 seconds. This is where it's about to go down.
We got another member of FaZe getting ready to slide in here. He has to be careful. It is going to be Proofy. There's going to be one guy on their flag. Envy now has to make the decision. Are they going to go for it? And Proofy now spots it. He's going to wisely back out. Oh my God, he goes back for the challenge. He craps on Rambo. And now there's going to be 2 more players looking around him. Will he do this?
Oh, no! He got the kill! Proofy got the kill!
Proofy.
And they got the cap as well. 19 to 18
look at this.
at this
And
point.
they have the spawn trap. Envy is forced to flip the sides and
But
go
this
back
one
to their
player
base.
overextending as well. He got killed. Dude, incredible defense coming in from FaZe right at the very end. Proof he can put this out of reach. Nicely played. 2-point lead. One more player from FaZe in the Envy spawn. It's going to be Classic. The final 20 seconds. Envy going to be forced to overextend here. They can't do the defensive plays, and Classic coming from behind, and he gets it, and that is going to be a win for FaZe. Oh my God, have you ever seen a series quite like that? FaZe up, people. That was insane.
Rambo losing that gunfight to Proofy literally made the world of difference. I can't believe Proofy challenged. I can't believe it.
And you can see exactly why that made it as my #1 spot as the closest game from the US Championship. Unreal action right at the very end, but you have to give Proofy credit. Right at the very end, he had that 1v1 against Rambo right at the very back of the Envious spawn. And for some reason, unbeknown to anyone, he went for the challenge. I spoke to him after. He said he was just feeling confident. You know, why not when you're feeling that confident? Challenged, got the kill, and secured the capture. And that was the game-changing moment. And really, FaZe just looked so good. It's why when I was speaking earlier on to Puckett, I was saying, you know, US Championship, you know, FaZe played well. You know, Call of Duty World Championship, though, watch out for them. Because let's not forget, you know, Proofy and JCap both finished second at last year's championship, looking to do one better and try and double their income from last year. But that's going to wrap up my top 5 closest games of the whole of the US Championship. But before we go, just a little bit of news for everyone that's going to be watching right now. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, I believe it's going to be, oh sorry, I lie, 4 p.m. Eastern, Call of Duty Team Passes are going to be going on sale. And if you're not a Call of Duty player and you happen to be wondering, oh, well, what about my game? You know, what about STARCRAFT? STARCRAFT goes on sale at 5 p.m. and Super Smash Bros. Goes live at 6 p.m. Eastern. And if you're looking to try and get one of those passes, you can get them at mlg.tv/store. And if you're really, you know, I'm really enjoying eSports Daily or eSports Report Daily. It's doing really good. I'm enjoying some of the content. Well, don't worry. Tomorrow, myself and Puckett are going to be back from 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be covering all the action from Season 1 League so far, as well as taking a look at last weekend's 2K. But for now, guys, that's going to be everything. Thanks for watching.